I sent a video that ruined my husband's life in college. My husband and I started dating in college. At the time, he was in a frat that was pretty intense, but I really didn't know the extent of what went on in there at first. They were always sus about things and had a bad rep slash people gossiping about them, but I assumed it was typical frat stuff. One night during pledging season, he came over with a couple of friends also in the frat, and they started talking about something that happened with one of the new guys. They were all hammered and passing a phone around, watching a video. I asked what was going on, and one of them showed it to me. It was a pledge sitting on the floor with a bunch of brothers yelling at him to keep drinking. I'm talking like chugging bottle after bottle, and he was clearly already out of it. I recognized my husband, then boyfriend's voice, as being one of the main guys in the video, the one doing the yelling, and it made my stomach drop. The next day, I found out that the kid ended up in the hospital after someone found him lying outside. It got really serious. He was very sick. I remember sitting in my dorm, feeling sick thinking about it. A few days later, someone in the group chat sent the video again, and they were trying to do damage control. I don't even remember why I saved it, but I did. I stared at it for a while, and I went back and forth on what to do. I ended up anonymously sending it to the school's public safety email and also to the kids' parents on Facebook Messenger after some research. I made a fake account, and I didn't associate it with my name anywhere. I remember shaking the whole time, and for good reason, because everything blew up after that. The school started an investigation, the video got around, became a big scandal, and a bunch of guys got in trouble. My husband got expelled, and the frat shut down. He was devastated and furious. Nothing came of it legally. The kid didn't want to press charges, slash wouldn't talk, and no one else's face was shown, so I guess there wasn't enough proof. To this day, my husband is still bitter and talks about how someone snitched and ruined his life. He always says that if he ever found out who leaked the video, he would destroy them. He thinks it was one of the pledges standing up for their friend and has never suspected me. And yes, we actually stayed together after all of that, which probably sounds crazy. I don't know if it was my guilty conscience or what made me stay with him. But he comes from a rich family, so at least financially, his life really didn't fall apart in the way it could have. His parents set him up with different opportunities from their connections over the years. Still, he was never able to graduate college or get the kind of job that he had hoped for. The whole thing followed him around for a long time. We're married with kids now, and it's been years, but every once in a while, the topic comes up again. Usually when we hear about a hazing story in the news. He'll go on a tangent about how someone betrayed him and how much he hates the person. I just sit there quietly. But being a mom myself now, my mind thinks about the kid on the floor, barely conscious, with everyone laughing and keeping on forcing beers on him. If I hadn't sent the video, nothing probably would have happened. I stand by it, and if I could go back, I would do it again. And I know one thing for sure, our sons will never be allowed to join a frat.